Filmmakers are facing reality head-on. The Toronto International Film Festival has played host to many biopics in the past, but it seems like there are more dramas about real-life figures this year than ever before. One of the most prominent is I Saw the Light, starring Tom Hiddleston as Hank Williams and Elizabeth Olsen as his first wife, Audrey. Playing a real-life character and trying to portray that individual just right is a challenge actors love, but it's also a major responsibility.
I realized every character I've played has always had some degree of responsibility involved because people care about them a lot. But certainly when you're playing a man like Hank Williams, who is a link in a chain that's created contemporary music, I felt a huge sense of responsibility to him, to his family, to his legacy.
It helps, though, when a filmmaker actually knew the subject.
You're not St. John, are you?
St. John who?
The disciple whom Jesus loved.
No, the name's Benny.
As was the case for screenwriter Alan Bennett, who based the story of The Lady in the Van off an incident in his own life, in which an elderly homeless woman, Mary Shepard, parked her van on his property and lived there for 15 years. The film's director, Nicholas Heitner, also had another source, beyond his screenwriter, to make certain he captured Shepard exactly right.
There's an enormous archive of her crazy writings and her papers and even her shopping lists, pamphlets that she made Alan Bennett write for her, and the archive is kept at the Bodleian Library.
Hollywood loves to produce escapist fantasies that put concept over character. So fact-based dramas that dig deep into real-life individuals can feel refreshing. But you could also argue that movies about well-known subjects are an easier sell at the Toronto Film Festival and in the North American film market in general. These biopics capitalize on pre-existing awareness, much the way your typical Hollywood franchise blockbuster does. It doesn't mean that these films are any less artistically pure, but biopics do have a marketing edge over films based completely on original material.
The movie industry in general is very interested in a concept they call pre-awareness right now. They love it when the audience knows something about the film, or at least about the film's content, before they go. They're very afraid of movies that don't have any pre-awareness. People want to go see the Lance Armstrong movie because it's about Lance Armstrong. They probably don't know the filmmaker or even the lead actor or what the actual framing of the story is. But it's Lance Armstrong and everybody has to see it.
He wins and he celebrates, he meets the president.
Maybe marketing a biopic is easier than trying to sell other kinds of films, but it's a massive challenge to make one. Now imagine you have all of these responsibilities to the subject and the individuals presented in a biopic. And then, on top of that, you have to learn to sing. And sing exactly like the musical icon you're portraying.
It's not easy to make your voice break in the yodel of Lovesick Blues, by the way. Don't try that at home. Or do, but it takes a while.
Change the lock on